Hello and welcome back to Stranded Deep, welcome back to Pacific Paradise, and welcome back to this island we find ourselves on. It is Home Island. We have the Navy in the bay, we have our two smokers because last time we killed quite a few sharks and we were busy turning them into shark steaks, so they are cooked, but we need to wait for them to be smoked. Also checking the food and water situation. Yes, we are doing battle with the sun. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so aloe salve, just what I need. Alright, okay, cool. So we are now, SPF is fine. We are no longer doing battle with the sun. We did put potatoes on here last time as well. Steve Colbright in the comments was like, "Ooh, they will take forever to cook. Also, you need them on the spit." Things will cook if you balance them on top of fire. But yes, potatoes do take forever and ever and ever and ever to cook. And that has been that way since the game came out. Apparently, it was such a long time that people argued in forums whether potatoes were cookable or not, even edible, because they are part of the nightshade family and will make you sick if you don't cook them. Or not, I don't know. It's just, argue that in the forums. Anyway, these are they smoked now? Did the ringers not go off? Oh, there we go. So yes, they've gone from red to sort of grey. I'm going to leave the fire going as a fun little experiment. Anyway, we are gearing up in order to fight the boss monsters. We've already done one. We have already done the giant squid, the hardest of the boss monsters, technically, well, and practically, because he just slaps you around. He's a man with many hands. So we went out to that island, and then there's another island in the distance, and between those two islands is a yellow boy. I don't know if it's just visible from here. I'm not entirely sure, but it's out there somewhere. And we found it, and we beat him up, and it was actually a really, really tough battle. And we used all of our spears. We used refined spears because they do double damage compared to anything else. And yeah, when a boss monster dies, its body disappears. And the trouble is the spears don't float. They just sank to the bottom of the ocean. And between the islands, there is no sea floor. There is no bottom to the world. You can swim down for as long as you like, but there's nothing down there except misery and disappointment, and you will drown. Also, we need the tanning rack because when you kill a shark, you will be able to use your knife, hold E on the shark, and you will take rawhide off of him. You take rawhide off of pigs as well. Come here, hold C, and then you'll turn the rawhide into leather strips. I've already done a lot of that, so we need to get our weapons of war up to date. And in order to do that, we got some logs last time, and we got a bunch of rocks. And I was like, ooh, I need a lot of rocks. 14 rocks. I mean, that's a lot of rocks. We don't need to take the rocks out of the pile. We can just craft them into stone tools by holding C for quick craft and pushing the mouse up forever until I run out of butt space. Yes, my inventory is now full. Oh, no, okay. I don't think we can... yeah, if you hold down C, you'll find that you can't stack tools and you can't stack leather, but you can stack raw materials like logs and the stones. So that's what we did. So I'm just going to dump all these down onto the beach. Blah, blah, blah. So we've got a lot of leather strips, we've got a lot of this. We're going to need some sticks. Also, we're going to need to make sure our plants are all watered up. One of the issues that we had last time, are we watered up? Yeah. So we'll drink that. Just quickly whip out our axe, because we can use this to water. Use the fibrous leaves that are growing on the fibrous leaf plant to generate more water. 3 and 3, there we go. Just since we're here, may as well do it. Okay, we've done that. Now we need to go to our pile, and I think, yes, we do need to take the logs off in order to work on them. That's one of the piles we do need to take stuff off of. If we made a stick pile, we could craft directly from stick pile. So certain things you can craft directly from. So I'll tell you what, I'll show you that. For anyone who's new to the game, why not? I may as well I'll go through the motions. So here's how you make a pile. Got the thing in your hand that you want to make a pile of, and more than one of them in your pants. Hold C. It's the blue thing at the top. Left click, and then you can add stuff to the pile. There we go, that is now a pile. The reason you make piles is because these are physics objects. Even though they're not moving, their velocity, rotation, and everything needs to be calculated by your CPU. If you're suffering from slow frame rates when you have a lot of stuff on your island, make piles. These don't have any physics on them. No physics, no calculations, your CPU's not doing anything. Anyway, we can hold down C and we can get quick craft Crude Spear. So we'll get the Crude Spear by letting go on it. Up, just literally let go of C when you got the thing highlighted. Don't even need to click. There we go. So we've got a bunch of Crude Spears in our pants. We have 8 Crude Spears. We're going to need like 14 of them. I don't think we can turn Crude Spears. We can direct craft them into refined spears though. Anything that's within 90 degrees of in front of us. So basically within visual range, I guess. There we go. So we got 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got 11 spears. I'm going to put them on the beach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. These are going to be very important for taking out the next boss monster. I don't know which one it is, but I do know it's kind of... I think we go that way. There's a small island over there, and then we're going to need to scout in that direction. That's what we'll need to do. But at least 16 of these guys. So, what do we got in terms of raw materials? Probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, just 2 logs will do then. 2 logs will do. We're not going to pile them. Don't need to. We just need the bits and pieces in front of us to turn them into Crude Spears, and then when we've got the Crude Spears in our pants, everything goes in your pants, by the way. But it's a backpack. You're storing stuff in your backpack. The text says backpack. Yeah, where is the backpack? On the shadow, on the ground, on my model. And when you play this multiplayer, where is the backpack? There's no backpacks. I tell you, you're storing it in your butt. Right in the butt. Oh. It's not within 90 degrees of in front of us. There we go. So we've run out of... Oh, we've got 1 leather left. And we've run out of stone. Alright, that's a bit of a problem. So we've got another 4... Oh. Oh yeah, of course. So these guys can go just on the beach, I guess. Bonk, bonk. So we've got the refined spears. And we can pick these guys up. And we'll pick them up forever. We probably need something for them to go in. Like the raft. What is the time of day? It's 17:31, so we're gonna need to load up the big raft. We have a navy here. We have a medium-sized raft, a small raft, and a big gyrocopter carrying raft. Well, you see it carries the gyrocopter. It is our aircraft carrier, if you will. Oh yeah, and we've got these bits and pieces. So why don't we put our weapons of war in the same chest? Of course. Blah, blah. I'll take these guys out. And then more weapons of war. Yes. Yes, there we go. As the sun goes down, what was a beautiful day. It was actually a genuinely beautiful day in paradise. I was like thinking, ooh, what a beautiful day. I could not have enjoyed a more beautiful day if it had begun with toast and marmalade and a nice cup of tea. Because every day needs to start with a nice toast. Oh, toast and marmalade. Oh yeah, thick cut bread as well. Like not pre-sliced bread, but actually thick. I'm getting distracted. Anyway, yeah. So the gyrocopter raft does have the landing light, so you can see if you do need to land on it. I think we've got plenty of fuel, so we could probably just 1 can. Oh no, a bunch of cans. Okay, we will need water. So we need water and food. That's what we need. So we hippity hop through the night. I wish we have light as well. Okay, so the things that we get off of... There we go. Things that we get off of... Actually, why don't we hold it in our hands? Things we get off of the boss monsters are bits for the Nakajima float plane. So on the... there we go. On the aircraft carrier, there is indeed a Japanese Nakajima float plane, and it's missing some bits and pieces, aeronautical bits and pieces. The giant squid has the propeller, so you'll need one of those. I'm going to pick that up, and I'm going to put that in a container so it can't fall out of the world. There was a bug early on where they would fall out of the world, and it was a bit of a pain in the butt. Also, we can put this... I think we can mount... Can we mount... Oh, no, we mount it on a hook. Okay, we'll have to do that. Oh, I know. Oh. bums. We should have made a hook. We also need to sleep. So why don't we do that? To the Crystal Dome! And sleeping. The potatoes. Are these... Are these even remote? I don't even know what they would... They're still making the hissing noise of something that's cooking. Wait, was that just the meat? Oh, that's the meat. Or maybe they're not doing any... But there's hardly any... there's hardly any fuel left. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, moon looks beautiful though. So we can save and sleep. Why don't we do that? See if we can win the daylight lottery. So we will sleep. And as we wake, we have lost daylight lottery. Yeah, we are 4:44 in the morning, so we've got an hour and a quarter before the sun comes up. So daylight lottery happens. Oh, what is this? Is this cooked? No, it's not cooked. So balancing them on top of the... It just says potato. Food, 1 servings. Yeah, it's literally done nothing by balancing them on top of the fire. Meat would have cooked. Potatoes, nothing. Nothing, tra-la-la. So we'll put these in there. What are you doing? Oh, we've got fuel. Oh, yeah, we'll need fuel. So we'll need fuel, we need water. Those are the 2 things we're going to need. Water does not generate overnight. Fuel does. Food certainly cooks overnight. So we're going to need some bits and pieces. We're also going to need light. There we go, much better. So these things we're going to need to top up before we go. Yeah, most of them are okay. So we can just suck the water off. And I just water the ones that are below 50%. Because if you don't, you'll do what we've done many times and leave the island and then come back and all your farms are dead. And it's like, oh, now I'm sad. Right, suck the water out of that. That's not going to regrow for any time soon. Oh, those skins do have water in them. Interesting. Okay, cool. May as well get busy with the old axe then. So yes, the boss monsters are incredibly annoying. It's got to be said, they are pretty freaking annoying. The squid will slap you around like nobody's business. The Megalodon is probably the easiest because he just swims in a straight line. He's just like, "Ooh, I'm a shark. What do you think I'm going to do? I'm just going to start swimming around. The sun's coming up. We may as well..." Oh yeah, it's about to come up. So the Megalodon's fairly easy, fairly predictable. And then the giant eel is... It's a giant eel. Swims around and yells a lot. It's like, "Oh, I've just stepped on Lego. It's in my toes." And everyone's just like, "You don't have toes, you're an eel." Anyway, the sun comes up on another beautiful day in paradise. It is hot, it is warm, it is the equator, and it's good. Everything is good. Everything is wonderful. So yeah, we're gonna need just to resupply, rearm. I think we've mostly rearmed, and then get the heck out of Dodge and go and find a boss monster. So we got plenty of food. Water is now the next issue. Oh, bandages as well. Oh, seems to be a lot of fibrous leaves that we may have forgotten about just on the floor there. Okay, cool. So there is a guy on the oboe just giving it the business. Why? It's just the game. There was a time before this. I think the game's always had music, but the music did get updated at one point, as did all the sounds. I still think the running on rock sounds a little bit weird. The crabs are excitable. Giant crab is just like, "Oh, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Well, I'm not getting nipped by you, old chum." Bonk. Alright. Yeah, the running on rock sound does kind of sound like you're running across a kitchen table. It's a really, really weird... I think... no, I was going to say, I think the bushes have the same sound as well, but I'm not entirely sure. That's not what I'm looking for. I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Okay, cool, grab... I don't want to kill him, but he's gonna make me do it. He will make me do it. If he comes and nips our butt, I'm just going to be like, ooh, ooh, that's going to hurt. So we need fibrous leaves to turn him into water. Yeah, he's just, it's like a dog with a bone. Just won't let it go. Look, dude, I will kill you. Yeah. Also, it's an entire crab party. Oh, crab party. Hey guys. Famously, the little ones can go underwater, but can't come out. Oh, there's 4 little crabs. Wait, the little ones are coming. Oh, no, they're not. The water line is a lot higher than I thought it was. But the big crab can't go into the water. There is a technical reason for that, and that's because the water mesh is separate to, is it like a separate element? And it's like, oh, I can't cross it. I can't cross into the sea. It's probably a good reason for that as well, is keeping it on land. If it pathed into the water, it would have to then pass through the coral and things, and you don't want your monsters doing that. So what I'm going to do is get the water on the go. Oh, we got loads of leaves. Suddenly my pants are full of leaves. These are empty, good. So we'll go and get the other ones online. So we've got 4 water stills. The reason we have 4 water stills is because 2 are enough to get you going, and 4 is just, well, it's just exuberant. It is excessive. So we have 18. What we can do, what I think I'm going to do, is go back over here where we've made piles before. So we know we got raw resources here, and what I will do is I'll create a fibrous leaves pile, because the raw resources can be turned into piles. It also, I mean, apart from saving processing time, it also means that you just know where everything is. I just know where everything is. I think we'll get the food on the raft. So we're gonna have to. It's a lot of prepping, a lot of busy work. Nom 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 nom. Because we needed to nom that anyway, so we may as well. Hibbity hop. The raft is full of stuff. Where am I putting? What am I? Oh, the meat stacks. Stacks to 8. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was stuck at 4. I need to pull the jerry cans off because, yeah, like one of these. Ah, there it is. It's kind of empty. So this one's got 12% fuel in it. Dump that into the gyrocopter because we're going to need that to scout. Come over here because the fuel still. So you put potatoes in the top, and then the bottom is fuel. The roundel doesn't fill all the way up. The roundel has never filled all the way up. I don't know why. The other thing, oh, we can make more fuel. So the other thing that we can do is take leaves out of the pile that we've just made. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I think. We'll do it. We'll take the 12 leaves. Fibrous leaves regrow. Wood does not. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 fibrous leaves. I think it's 5 palm tops, so for 5 palm leaves, or 12 fibrous leaves. Yes. So the fibrous leaves regrow in ad infinitum, so you can just use them. You don't need to use wood for fire. Don't use wood for fire. It is kind of a waste. It's just a waste. Don't do it. Don't. So we've got plenty of meat. The water is probably cooking. Getting wet. What does water do? It gets wet. All right. So we're kind of getting the water on the go. So I've got a bunch of spears. I mean, we're using a lot of fibrous leaves in order to make these guys. Oh, I know what we can do. Pick that. Into the pants it goes. Where is... What matter? So I can suck the water out of that and that. Excellent. Might need some bandages as well. Just thinking, if we're going to get biffed up, we need at least 2, maybe 3 bandages. Not entirely sure. Alright, we'll come through here and just check these guys because they're definitely 2 servings, right? So it seems to be balancing our water. So what have we got? It doesn't tell us. 4 servings. 4 servings. And 2 servings. That's kind of annoying. That's really annoying because they hold 5 apiece. Alright, okay, fine. So those are generating stuff. I think what we might do is just hibbity hop into the water. And oh, we got some more lashings. Oh, more lashings. Excellent. The fuel can go in the bottom. Oh no, the empty fuel can. Oh, that's annoying. So put the full one in. The unfull one. The not so full one is in my pants. We need to put some stuff in there, and the jerry can could go. Okay, fine. Fine. So we got some more leather, but we don't have stone. There is stone on the island. We could use that. Aloe plant, jerry can. Right, this is going to take a while, but put the jerry can in there. It's empty. All right. PP is poison, or for poison. Well, we had more aloe somewhere. I thought we had more aloe. Kind of weird that we don't. I'm going to drink directly from there. It's going to tippity top us up a little bit. 15. Right. The other thing I'm going to do is just to have a little check. So we do have some fish traps. Apparently the angle of the fish trap and the location. The location and the angle dictate. Sharks have had plenty of time to respawn on this island. Is there anything in there? Yep, got an archer fish. Alright, well that's fine. So there are a couple of fish traps out. So the archer is now out of my pants. Excellent. Hey, there is another fish trap over here. Oh, it has a fish in it. Okay, cool. So discus. Right, and discus. Oh, the fish just stack. Okay, cool. Excellent. It looks like we're in a good position in terms of stuff. I'll throw the fish here. So what we normally do is use a knife on the fish in order to get the meat off of it. But if you leave the fish on the floor and don't take the meat off, the meat doesn't deteriorate. So that's kind of a cool thing. So we've got 4 servings. Right. These are out of... Oh, no, they're not. I was gonna say, these are out of stuff. I think what I'm going to do is... We do need the fibrous leaves. We do need to make stuff. Kind of annoyingly. Nope. Okay, so we need, what, 1 more? Oof. Alright. How many leaves have we got? 3. That's not enough. No, that's not enough because we need 4. Oh. That crab is still trying to get us. The crab is just like, I just want to pinch your little cheeks. And I'm like, don't pinch my little cheeks. I just want to pinch your little cheeks. Don't pinch my little cheeks. And it's like, but I'm a crab. It's what I do. I just want to pinch your little cheeks. And I'm like, seriously, dude, don't do that. So, pock. Nice. We're going to need cloth anyway. We can turn that into a bandage. What? Yes, we can turn that into a bandage. We'll need bandages because when you fight the boss monsters, you will bleed. So we've got... I need to get rid of these engine parts from here. So we've got plenty of fuel, we've got plenty of food, we've got 1 bandage. Okay, cool. So the way we do this is we craft a lashing, and then with the cloth and the lashing we can craft a bandage. Boom. There we go. There we go. Doesn't matter so much if we're bleeding, but it does matter if we take damage in the water. I think that really hurts us, and we can get some health back by using the bandage, but only if we're bleeding. Splish. All right. Just have a little check for sharky boys. Ooh, don't like it when you're above the water. When you're above the water, it's a bit of a pain in the butt. Hello, is anybody here? Sharks? Oh, God, hey, whoa. That's just... did a 360 and got jump scared by frickin' that guy. He's like, I'm not a shark, but I'm part of the shark family. And I'm like, yeah, I think you are actually. Being a skate, being a ray. I think they are part of the shark family. Bloosh. Alright. I know there's one over here that tends to... There is one that spawns over here. We've got stuff off the wreck. Hello? Oh, they spawn behind you, don't they? They do that. They're the spawny behind you, boys. Oh, sea snake. No, that's poisonous. Huh. Well, this island is very tricky to get stuff to spawn in the first place. It's like, I want you to spawn. And they're like, I don't want to spawn. You're just going to kill me and steal my skin. And I'm like, yes. Yes. I want your skin. I'll turn it into spears. We should be deep enough. Although, I think it's because it's a small island. You have to go out further than you think in order for the sharks to spawn. Because they won't spawn on the shore. So if you're splish splashing around, you have to be deep enough for them to appear. Don't like this. I don't like this. Splish. Historically very... Oh, I wonder if we could trick them into spawning using the gyrocopter. That does genuinely sometimes work. Because it is your location within the... So it's your location... Oh, wait. There was another rack. Oh yes, there was another wreck that I've not explored. I've not taken bits off of it. I don't know what's out here. What does matter? So it's, yeah. No, what matter? That was it. Avian language experiment with Alex. The parakeet. It was an experiment to see if animals could be taught actual language. And it turns out, yes, you can teach animals language, but you have to keep it very basic. So instead of saying, what is this, or what is this made of, it was what matter. Are we... I've done a 360 of the island, and I can't see anything spawning. What is this? Witchcraft? Where are the sharks? Have I just not been going out deep enough? I guess I've just not been going out deep enough. Although I haven't seen one spawn on this island in frickin' forever. It's like, oh, where are they? I don't know. I don't know. But it's also getting the wrong time of day. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, which means the sea is turning murky and getting very hard to see through. So if you want to take stuff out, if you want to go for a little bit of a rampage underwater, the best time is between 10 o'clock in the morning and 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and it is not famously 2 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock. 4 o'clock, it's a bit like soup, and after that, yeah, you're pretty much done. And then the music's still playing, so I'm not seeing anything spawn. Always frustrating because you always want a little bit of leather on this island and you'll never get it. You have to go to a new island. Strange. Stranger and stranger. Right, so what have we done? We've got a bunch of spears ready. We've got a bunch of water. We've got an extra bandage. We can make another bandage out in the field because we have the cloth to do that. We have fuel. We have plenty of fuel. We don't need any more. We need to go out that way and then make a dog's leg left. Find an island out there, and then beyond that, search that zone out there. I don't know where the last boss monster grid is. I'm gonna guess in that direction, maybe? But I'm not entirely sure. So, Let us splish splash down here. So we have a plan. Look, the water is so hard to see through now. Incredibly hard. And we still got to avoid the poison boys. So that's cool. I think what we'll do... Oh, we have rations as well. Rations have water in them. So we can take the last of the water. There we go. Take the last of the water with us. That's 5 servings. The other 2... Okay, other 2 should be tippity top. So we have plenty of water. We have plenty of food. We have a bunch of weapons. We have spare weapons. Yeah, I think we are in a good position. So next time we can take the big raft out. The gyrocopter carrying raft. We can sail yeah, we know exactly where we're going. And if we turn to the very edge of the left hand of the screen, just about make the island that we would be going to. I think that one over there. I have a feeling beyond there is another grid. So yeah, we're going to take the big raft again, do what we did before, take the gyrocopter, scout it out, and then take the main raft and go and biff them up now that we have all the stuff to do it. Good, excellent, 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 and excellent. So as the sun goes down on what was another beautiful and productive day in Paradise, I'm going to leave it there. So if you like this, definitely leave a little like, leave a subscribe, and if you do subscribe, click the little bell because that'll give you notifications when videos go live. Hopefully next time we will take on another boss. Not entirely sure which one it is, weather permitting, because you know if there's a storm, this thing will not be fun in a storm. But I tell you what, I'll catch you next time.